Okay. Okay, welcome to this week's edition of the BarroomBlitz.com. Taped live in front of a beer-drinking audience here today at Casey's. We are going to talk some football. We're going to talk some hockey, a little basketball, a little baseball maybe throw in there. We got a long night. We had a great weekend of football. Only 2 games left, Cheeks.
I know.
We had our championship weekend. They like to call it AFC and NFC Championship games. The first one we're going to go to, Denver, New England. Denver wins 26-16. I thought was boring.
It sucked.
Yeah, like it was just like watching paint dry. Like it was just watching Manning just chip it down the field and kick a field goal.
You thought there would be way more offense than it was.
Yeah, but then you look at the stats at the end. Manning has 400 yards passing. Where did they come from?
Well, he just chipped.
I know. Yeah, I'm just saying it was like he had 8 different receivers.
Yeah.
And
they all caught a pass or 3.
Right. Julius Thomas had 8 for 85. The other Thomas had 7 for 134, 1 TD. He only had 2 touchdowns. I mean, it wasn't it wasn't a blowout. It looked like it was going to kind of like be a blowout, but New England's defense kind of kept their team in there.
Yeah, they battled.
But Denver's defense stopped the run. That was over.
And that 6 yards, 5 rushes for 6 yards.
Right. And Vereen 4 for 34, but he had 5 catches for 60.
Yep.
Yeah, it's kind of garbage.
He's more like a receiver. He doesn't.
Yeah, he's just their.
But I mean, let's say Tom Brady wasn't throwing the ball very well at all.
No.
He missed. Was that Edelman?
Edelman.
Wide open.
Edelman still had 10 catches for 89 yards, but that was the game breaker right there.
He hit that pass. That might change things a little bit.
Right.
His deep ball looked like shit.
It really did. I mean, even the end zone, like the one.
Well, they're saying it. Obviously,
they
say like that deep ball when you get to Denver is different than the deep ball you're throwing in New England. Yeah, because the ball float's different. I mean, Peyton Manning had a couple of nice ones where it was almost like he just dropped the bomb right in there, like right over the.
He is so in sync with that receiving core. It's incredible.
Right.
He doesn't even need to try. They just drop right in. He's amazing.
The leader was Wes Welker with the pick, right? That was the
yeah.
highlight of the day, right?
Was it a bad hit on Talib? Poor Talib.
Give it up.
I know.
Yeah, Belichick crying today.
The worst play he's ever seen in his career.
Yeah. They had Jaworski on right afterwards and go, they're the ones that started the pick.
Yeah, they invented it.
It's Belichick's patented pick.
How many crossing routes were run in that game? Like you said, there was no 50-yard bomb. Everything was a cross. Everybody's running across.
And who does that? They don't do that anymore. The Eagles can't do that at all. Their star receivers are scared to run across.
And I mean, no pressure on Brady, man. No, Brady, not Brady.
On Manning.
Yeah. No pressure. You can't.
You can't give him. You got to get in there.
That was.
You got to get him moving at least.
Absolutely.
Well, they only had 2 linebackers. They had a nickel. They should have sent somebody somewhere, but.
I still don't I was watching the game and you watch it and you're like, oh man, this is not what we wanted, because that was the one you thought was going to be the best game.
Yeah.
All the hype, of course you thought it was
right.
The best game.
You thought these guys were going to go,
Brady Manning outsmarting for number 15.
And Brady didn't put on the shield though. He didn't get the game face on. He couldn't get it rolling.
I don't know. He tried, but
he's got a lot of bad parts to work with.
Oh yeah.
He was frustrated.
He didn't have he doesn't have that big stud receiver that
Well, he's missing his tight end. He's missing his Welker from last year.
He's missing both tight ends.
Yep.
The one is hurt. The other is in jail.
For a long time.
Very long time.
They got him associated with another murder.
Yeah.
Another drive-by.
They will get him for like one of the Manson murders if they keep him in long enough.
Yeah, or he will,
or
the OJ,
or Jimmy Hoffa. He killed Jimmy Hoffa too.
He killed. There's the guy that killed OJ's wife, though, right there.
Oh.
All right. Well, since Denver's heading to New Jersey or New York, whichever you want to say,
and it's getting icy cold here.
Oh man, thank God. We got a big snowstorm coming. They're sweating that out.
Brady eating his Wheaties, going, Jesus Christ, -2 degrees now over there.
Well, let's flip the page. We're going to go NFC Championship game. Seahawks pull out the victory, 23-17. This game was a good game.
It was a bizarre game.
Yeah,
it was a bizarre game.
I'll tell you, a couple of bad referee calls. I might have to get Nicky referee in here to get me some.
You know what? We got to go back. You want to talk about getting mugged? Holy Christ! All kinds of mugging going on with Seattle, man. Very aggressive on the
That's how they play.
But I mean,
a physical team.
You get that.
True.
But the big flop in that game is Colin Kaepernick. I didn't think he played well at all.
He had
Besides
everything
his
going.
one long run. That's it.
But I mean, why go away from the run? You know what I mean? Like that was a huge weapon in that game, and they basically what the one was like 56 yards right up the middle.
Yep.
He outthought himself.
He finished 130 yards rushing.
Yes,
11 rushes, 130.
And the spy worked real
we've
good.
decided
for
to call him
Seattle.
Pumpernickel. Soft as bread.
Jesus.
Only one touchdown, 2 interceptions. He had like a blank stare on his face. He stood up there for the press conference, boy, but what a blank stare.
He couldn't believe it.
He's taking the whole blame for that.
Well, Russell Wilson made the throws he should have made. He
Right.
made the easy throws.
16 for 25, 215, 1 touchdown.
Yep.
No INTs.
Well, and you know what though?
He had a fumble.
And
Was it?
He did have the fumble
Did
right
they
at the
call
beginning of the
him a
game.
fumble? Yeah, that was
It
on
was
him.
He went back, the first
I thought
fumble of the
it was
game.
Lynn.
Yeah,
I
the
thought
first
it was
play of the
Lynn.
game.
His the receiver Baldwin, and you know what? If that Baldwin guy doesn't get that one pass, that game's totally different.
Exactly.
Down the field, they got
Yeah.
lucky. He
Right.
floated, because he was running. His ability to run in the pocket.
Yes.
The safety, you see the one safety take 2 steps up, and he just heaved it. But but Kaepernick, San Fran had 3 turnovers. Crabtree had nothing. 4 catches, 52 yards.
Yeah.
Bolden 5 catches. He had one touchdown.
Touchdown in the end zone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Vernon Davis.
Nothing. I didn't even
Where's
hear his
that
name.
monster at?
2
2
for
catches.
16
I
yards.
don't know
Come
where he was.
on,
He's getting yelled
now.
at by Singleton yet. That's what it's doing. Where the hell was
Singletary.
Gore got hurt. He got a little banged up in the game, so he I think that was a big loss.
Those
But
two teams, they don't
if
have
you go
anything
back to it,
on.
Marshawn Lynch getting 100
Yeah.
some
There it is.
yards,
There it is.
control the ball,
There it is.
work it down the field,
And
and then that defense. When they needed it was almost like, we gave you that one score, you're not coming back for the other one. But I thought it was a great defensive game. I still think that one call, I don't understand why. They didn't even explain it in the game when the guy intercepted the ball and got his knee hurt, number 53.
Oh, NaVorro Bowman.
Why it wasn't a turnover? And then they didn't call it an incomplete pass. They called it a completed pass and down, and he got it on the 1 yard line.
You're right into my beefs now. You're right. Cause I don't understand what's going on in these games.
Like there was no call.
I want to see the replay. I'll see the replay of something I don't care about. But when I want to know something, they don't show me.
Yeah,
the
where
replay.
was Michael Pereira telling me something?
I mean, it was a mystery. It really was.
We were getting ready to call Rosie, man. We were fired up. We need an answer. What's the answer on that play, Rosie? The interception where the guy hurt his knee, and then Seattle gets the ball on the 1 yard line at the game. Do you remember that play?
I thought he more stripped it out of
Stripped
his
it, but he had it. He never touched the ground, and he... What? Yeah, but why didn't they give it to San Fran?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what he said. It was unchallengeable.
Because they didn't call a turnover. But what was the call on the play? Was the call that he was down? Yeah, but they didn't. The Seahawks didn't have the ball.
They didn't
He had
recover
it.
it though.
There's no. Why can't you challenge the turnover and
You
down?
can challenge. He's down with the ball.
Yeah.
See. Oh, you can't with a fumble recovery?
Well, that should have been an interception, though. Could you challenge if it was an interception?
Yeah.
Because it was actually an interception because he never made a football move.
Exactly. It's bizarre.
That's what they said that.
But I just want to, like I said, one of the where the guy's laying on the field to show the instant replay of him tearing up his knee.
And then who are the announcers? They go into something way off base.
It was Buck and Aikman.
They're talking about something. I don't know. Buck is, and I'm like, what's going on? You know, Buck and Aikman. They start kidding around and shit.
Right.
And then they're doing an announcement for some show coming up. I go, what the hell? And then all of a sudden there's
They do that in the end thing. They're like the following's coming up in 8, 9. They're counting down to it, and then it clicks
There's
over.
actually something going on.
Right, yeah. Richard Sherman's like mouthing off to everyone, and we got to cut him out.
I want to see that, man.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to see.
Yeah, they cut out of that fast when Aaron Andrews. When he was,
What did he say? Because I just saw the camera just went away from him.
it was like
They show
when you put up a sorry receiver like Crabtree up against you, I'm going to get the best of him or something like that.
Yeah.
He says, eyes get it the best every time. That's what he said.
Well, I know what Kaepernick said. He goes, I'll take Crab over, me and Crab one-on-one. No, he just missed it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, he puts
And
that out.
and Sherman-
outside.
Sherman, if that guy don't come behind him, it's just they're going to go again. You
Right,
know, and there's
right.
still 20 seconds left in the timeout.
You know what?
Yep.
They're like linebackers. Them
Oh,
defenses,
man.
right? They're
He's like
Sherman and
he's
200
6'3".
Yeah, they're 220.
He's a
some
big
pounds.
dude.
And they were real. You know, Crabtree doesn't.
Earl
have-
Thomas was no joke coming out of college.
No,
joke.
everyone thought
No.
the Eagles were going to get him, and they
We
picked,
thought we were trading up for him because we
Brandon
needed a
Graham.
safety. That was that was our heir apparent to Brian Dawkins. He's
Thank
playing.
God
Yep.
you didn't get him.
Oh,
That's the
man,
greatest
that
thing
was-
that ever happened in my
That'd
life.
be
right
terrible
now.
seeing him 2 times.
Sorry
a year.
situation of seeing Pete Carroll coaching in the Super Bowl.
You know, I
Disgusting.
think Pete coached a really.
Shut
good
up!
game.
I don't like Pete.
I don't like
hate
him,
him,
but
too.
I think he outcoached Harbaugh. I
Oh,
really
did.
think he did.
I think Harbaugh gets too worried about
Oh,
himself.
Jesus Christ. How can he understand what's going on? If you look at any coach, if you complain,
Never does a coach go that crazy.
No, you
Get
guys-
out on the
All right,
field
so
and-
that's done. We go to the next play. No, he's
Right.
still.
He's still
look at
arguing.
3 plays later, and he.
Yeah.
What the
See, I
hell?
I kind of like that.
Yeah, but I don't
all
think it's-
But I don't know
it-
how you can coach a team
Right.
doing that. Is what I'm saying. It's very hard.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't, just cry. Well, he does. He likes to cry, but
But I mean, he's
Whatever.
just whining on there. You're not gonna get calls from the
Nah.
referees if you keep doing that. You gotta act like a professional and stuff
Right.
like that. All right.
so how do you rate the game? They weren't one of the greatest games.
No.
Nah,
Not what you were
was-
building up for because it was
just
like
Sam
because it was
Frandalis.
pretty much the best 4 teams.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
that's
there's no
right,
Sam
1-1.
Frandalis.
Yeah.
There's no one,
No.
not with quarterback performances by, even Manning. I said he had the 400 yards.
How'd he get it?
Brady's
Yeah.
performance was horrible.
Yeah, he didn't have a good performance.
Kaepernick 14 for 24 for 153, 2 INTs. They had
Yes.
3 turnovers.
Yeah.
Wilson 16 for 25 for 215.
It wasn't anything stellar
yeah,
at all.
That's McNabnisks.
Oh no.
Besides the throwing up on the field.
Yeah, but I mean, there was nothing.
Highlight.
There was nothing outstanding except if you liked a decent defensive game, it was
Yeah.
there.
Oh, there was hitting. There was aggression there. Yes, there was.
I was glad though that the referees didn't start throwing the ticky tack
Right.
grabbing fouls and stuff
Yeah,
like
but
that.
I think they let a little go. I mean, the one.
Oh, yeah.
The one he like. It was in the end zone. They grabbed him. He pulled him. He turned him around, and the ref's right there. There's no call. I'm like, wow.
I like
was
it. Let him play.
yeah.
But you see, grabbing receivers always worked for some teams because when they grab you, then if you push off, like when they go at you to grab you push off, then you got to step.
Right,
know?
you got your step.
I guess they grabbed really well because
Yeah.
there was no breakaway.
Yeah, because you used to get them. They used to get
Yeah,
those
I
like
mean-
a little swim move and push off.
hate to bring up a count, but Irving would love that.
Right, 'cause
when a
he'd go off
receiver
the
comes
show.
on me, he was big enough to throw him away,
Right.
and then he got his step.
Well, Crabtree he's not a small receiver
No,
either.
he's not mediocre.
But Vernon Davis should be able to get open.
Vernon Davis, I don't think he got off the line. I think he was getting hammered, and I think he had a block quite a bit too.
He's a quick guy. He runs like a 4.5.
Yeah,
But he don't get
fast
I mean,
guy.
he just disappeared.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
ran the post. All right,
He's
what
like-
were you going to say before I stopped you? Okay, what, Super Bowl?
Super Bowl.
It's what you want.
Seattle
Best
and
offense,
Denver.
Best offense,
Number
best
one
Best
offense,
defense.
Number 1 defense.
Guess where we're going to be next week?
We're going there.
We're going.
We're Monday. We're press day.
passes.
Press
We're going,
pass. We're
Dougie.
going
You're
to
not
the
allowed.
Super Bowl, fellas.
You're not
It's in our
allowed.
backyard.
Yeah.
What?
We're going to be at the Bud Light Hotel all weekend long.
On the
Dance
Hudson
shaking
River.
it up.
Can you get a bigger Bud Light shirt? All right, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Man.
All right, well, I'm going to grab another Bud Light, and we'll be right back with some more Barroom Blitz.
.com.
I say
Oh, I thought we were going in sequence.